The day started, by the way, with the Ford's on fire. This was dug before the meeting even started.
What is happening today is an overthrow of a democratically elected mayor, illegally. This is what you see in third world nations. You don't see this in Canada. You don't see this in the United States. You don't see this in the UK. We're talking about a third world nation overthrow here.
Oh, we sure are, aren't we? Couple of things, though, actually, Mr. Ford, not to be a contrarian to what you're saying. Couple of things, though. It actually does happen. It actually does happen. There have been recall votes. Things like this happen all the time. 2003, the recall of Gray Davis in California, largely bankrolled by Republican Darrell Issa, resulting in the governor. Just back in September, 2 Colorado state senators were moved in recall elections. They supported gun control legislation like the majority of the population, but the Conservatives organized a recall vote, and guess who were the only ones to show up to vote in the recall? The Conservatives and the NRA people. Your vote does matter, as we're learning in Toronto and in the rest of Canada when this country doesn't seem to want to vote. 19 states in the United States have political removal mechanisms. So there's that. The U.S. and some of their allies also have a more complex foreign political removal mechanism as well. I think the official terminology is called the military. And listen, it's not what's happening in third world nation, because what they're doing in the City Council of Toronto is actually within their legal power. And yes, recalls don't happen that often. Do you know why they don't happen that often? Because most of the time when politicians get caught doing a fifth of what Rob Ford has admitted to doing, they resign. That's why. Because most of those politicians either have shame forced on them or they have it themselves. These guys don't. Smoking crack, drinking and driving, buying illegal drugs, admitting to all of them and saying they're mistakes. They're not mistakes, by the way. Smoking crack is not a mistake. It's a choice. Drinking and driving is an ill-advised move. It's not a mistake. It's a choice. Hitting send before you proofread that text message at 2 in the morning, that's a mistake. Dropping the pea dizzle live on TV while people are still eating their breakfast, that's not a mistake. That's just amazing. Hey, look, listen.